We're having an I Dream a Genie moment.
Hello.
I was enjoying that a little too much.
Yeah, what was catchy?
There's a little like TV Land, you know?
Yeah,
Like Bewitched
totally
and I Dream a Genie.
Well, hello and welcome to Winesday.
Just like that? Oh, that's awful.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
And we are here.
Coming to you live from the what do we call this? The Metropolis.
Staycation in Boca Grande, Florida.
Boca Grande.
Yeah, Boca Grande. Happy Winesday, Sherry and Becky and Brianna and Elise and Nicole and Lisa. Hello. Cheers.
Hello.
Eric made us Bellini Sunset.
I'm calling this Bellini Sunset. I made it up. It was a little bit of everything that was left in the fridge.
Yeah,
It worked.
I'm all for it. Hello, Amy and Vanessa and Christina and Katie. So we are here.
Hey y'all from Kentucky. Hey Brianna.
Y'all. Becky and Brianna, Pamela, Bellini Sunsets.
Bellini Sunset. That would be frozen peaches, Prosecco, some grenadine because I didn't have simple syrup, and because I didn't have schnapps, I just did a little bit of OJ.
Oh, that's a poor substitute for schnapps.
Yeah.
That's what we call a bummer around these parts.
They're
but
very
that's okay.
tasty.
They're very good. So we have lots of delightful stories for you guys. But I thought we could.
In Boca. Someone asked about where you're
Yes, we're in Boca Grande, and no, I'm not the husband.
No, and I thought maybe we'd start with that announcement. Can we do that? Can we throw that up there? So, everybody, just as an F to the Y to the I, we have big news here at That's
Shocking
Inappropriate.
news. Shocking news.
Big news here at That's Inappropriate. And right now, you are currently seeing Meredith of That's Inappropriate with Eric, from the Fruity Pop. I know, it's very exciting.
I got the idea from you guys.
So he has started his own social channel. So you can find him on Facebook, on Instagram.
Doing all of the socials. I'm being social now.
On the Twitter. And he is the Fruity Pop on all of them. The one and only.
There is only one.
They're one and only.
There can be only one.
Fruity Pop.
And why are you doing it?
Because everybody needs a gay best friend forever.
Because everybody needs a GBFF.
Join me.
Join him is what we were saying. And so you can head over there, like his Facebook page, follow over on Instagram and Twitter, and he's going to be doing all sorts of fun stuff.
Ann Smith is here, already following Eric. She was the first person to ever comment.
Welcome, Ann.
She was the
Ann
first to
Smith.
ever comment.
Thank you, Ann.
First commenter on the Fruity Pop. Nice, Ann. So to the lovely lady who messaged me and asked if this was my husband and if my husband was light in the loafers.
I am light in the loafers.
The answer is no, my husband isn't. But this man is the Fruity Pop, and he is always here on Winesday. But now I was like, you need to get your own page, your own stuff going. Because
She was like, you're cramping my elbow room.
No.
Go spread out over there.
Because I think it would be best if you can entertain folks in other arenas as well, because you're just so fun.
Well, come join me.
Yeah, so anyway.
Let me entertain you.
You'll get a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that.
Well, we
Maybe
can get
some
some
jazz hands. Who the heck
We were
knows?
trying to find jazz hand images.
we didn't.
We really
We couldn't.
struggled.
We
That's right,
failed.
Bree. Everyone needs Fruity Pop in their life.
Everybody
You
needs
do.
a little Fruity
You do.
Pop.
And it
Believe
sounds
me.
like cereal, which is also, who doesn't like
Oh,
cereal?
Jessica needs you to make the announcement again. She missed it.
This gentleman right here, you need to follow him on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the Fruity Pop, because he has his own social channels now, so he doesn't have to steal mine. Because some people just don't like to share. Just kidding. But seriously though, you should follow him because it's all his own stuff, all the fun stuff that he wants to do.
Boca Grande is a barrier island in Southwest Florida.
And so tomorrow night, if you haven't had enough of us tonight, you can come back at 7:30.
We'll be cooking.
And we're going to cook up some Blue Apron, and you're going to love it.
Julianne.
You're going to dice, and Julianne, and cook, and the business manager is going to be on the grill, because we're making some burgers.
Oh, that means I get to skip the hard work.
You're doing just some prep stuff, and I think I'm just going to drink some wine. So, win, win, win. And it's going to be great. And I already saw the recipe. We had a Blue Apron tonight, and it was a delight. Orzo pasta, chicken and orzo pasta and kale.
It was good. I did not. I guilty as charged.
Carmen's going to Houston to visit her GBFF.
Woo!
There you go. Everybody needs one. I did not know. I knew you could pause it. I didn't know you could have it follow you.
That's right. We had it delivered right out here. So we've had 2 deliveries since we've been here because I got all 4 meals. Yeah, mind blown. So see us tomorrow at 7:30 for that. But let's jump into some stories for Winesday here because, of course, a lot has been going on out there in the world. And something very startling to many, many people happened in St. Paul, Minnesota. Minnesota. So apparently a raccoon was spotted climbing 20 stories up the side of a skyscraper in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Sounds a little dicey.
People started watching this critter, and he started crawling and going from windowsill ledge to ledge.
Yeah.
And he would get to the side and he'd jump up.
And it was like one of those movies where it was like,
and it was kind of like Tetris, right? It was like,
no, it looked like an Ewok on the side of the building.
And so people are watching and they're tweeting this live, right? And everybody's like, oh my god, he's on the 15th floor. Oh my god, he's on the 16th floor. And they do this over and over again. Tim Nelson of Minnesota Public Radio actually tweeted at 3:45 a.m. this morning, he reached the roof. Everybody was like, oh!
Everybody can exhale.
Thank the Lord.
It's like
the
waiting to exhale.
raccoon has made it there. So he did. But everybody was panicked for a good long while.
Hi, Yaditza.
I'm not going anywhere. We're related. I can't leave.
No.
Yaditza's in Germany watching.
Hello,
Welcome.
Germany.
Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, no, that's goodbye? What's hello?
Is that even German? Hola.
Brian, it's the Fruity
Spanish.
Pop.
The Fruity Pop. All right.
Yeah, cool spider raccoon. Spider raccoon.
So it was just super neat to watch, and people were actively concerned for the safety of said raccoon.
Yeah, raccoon.
All right, so
they're very cute when they're not, like don't pet them or touch them or whatever, because they can be, they're wild animals. Yeah, but they're very cute.
Nope.
And they have built-in masks.
Nope. No, I don't want a raccoon.
It's like every raccoon's getting ready to go to a costume party.
Oh my god.
That's, I need a little more of that in my animal friends.
Okay, awesome. So if you are in the market to try a new delicacy, we have one for you.
This is a little much, I think. And wait till you hear what it tastes like, or what they describe it as being like.
So give me a like if you're into sushi. You love sushi.
I'm all about it.
And Fruity Pop over here loves sushi. The business manager loves sushi.
Love it.
I just need to know, do you love it? Is it something that you could eat all the time? Grandpa Trey over there says no. He will not be partaking in the sushi.
I love sushi.
I see some thumbs up, but I don't see a ton. Oh,
is
here they come.
Is this a coastal thing?
No, here they come. Here they come.
In the center
We definitely
of the
have
country
sushi lovers.
Sushi, right?
We definitely have sushi lovers.
Before the sushi, Kelly just said, OMG, the In Bakery in Boca.
Yes.
Oh, we're going there tomorrow morning.
Yes, I'm going tomorrow morning. I need to get
excited.
some kind of pastry or something delicious.
Yes, okay. So, here's the thing. Shirako is a Japanese delicacy made from the milt of a fish. Well, that doesn't sound too bad, right? But that's if you know what a milt is.
It is?
It is the sperms.
It's fish sperm.
It's fish
But it's very odd, guys, because I was picturing, in my head, I was thinking roe, right? Because, the roe is like the orange eggs that you'll see on this. But this, they look like little puffy white, they're described as being like the texture of a marshmallow.
They said, somebody was like, oh, not too bad, tastes like a marshmallow. And then
the next person was like, you ruined marshmallows forever, thank you.
I'm sorry, I don't want to eat fish sperm, ever. I do like sushi, but I might have to swear it off in general now, just because I'm worried they might slip in a sperm.
I really like sushi, but I'm probably going to pass on this.
Shirako.
It's supposedly a delicacy.
I know, nothing delicate about that. I don't want none. I'm a pass. Obviously, the female fish didn't want any either. They left. I don't want your milk.
No, thank you.
Get out of here. No. I just
That's a
can't.
hard pass.
So give me a heart if you
swim right. Wait. Swipe right? Swipe left?
No.
Swim left. Swim left.
Give me a heart if you would try fish sperm sushi. If that's something that you're like, you know what, I need right now in my life.
What it says is everybody has to try it at least once in their life.
No. Guarantee you that I will never pass. We've got hearts coming through the feed here. I can guarantee you that I never want to try this. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the melty fish
Bethany,
sperms.
We're not making this up.
I'm not making it up. No, it's for real.
It's legit. It's legit.
So it's this time. Hello, Anthony and Trisha. Gross. And Amanda.
Gross.
Gross.
Just
You know.
Just
yeah.
gross.
I just threw up in my mouth. Okay, Elizabeth. Well, we're on the same page. So it is summertime.
Yep.
And one of the pastimes here in the great US of A, probably in other places as well, but I've never been to those
It does feel
places.
like an American tradition, I think.
But kids love to set up lemonade stands.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever do that?
I did.
Really?
I did. I sure did. Went to the end of a driveway, set up some chairs.
Did anybody buy lemonade?
No. No, but I gave away a lot of lemonade, and people were like, we don't have any money. And I was like, just take some lemonade. God, people are the worst. This neighborhood sucks. So, kids will go down and they will set up lemonades, and it's adorable because they write like 5 cents. Well, now it would be like $7.50, right? But back in 1980, whatever, that inflation will
they
get
just raised the interest rates.
So, kids will go down and they'll set up their lemonade stands. Well, apparently, and this I had no idea, companies or people or property associations have actually sued children.
This seems crazy. What curmudgeon is like rumbling out of their house? Get out of here!
And they're like, if you don't take down that lemonade stand, I'm coming at you with a lawsuit. Who does that to a kid? Who is like, I'm gonna get you, my pretty, and your lemonade stand too? I mean, who does that? Who in their right mind tries to gouge a kid?
Send the enforcers.
Send the
enforcers down.
My husband was like, I know somebody.
Yeah, so seriously. So
you're picturing your neighbor that would do this.
So seriously, right? So apparently it's gotten to the point where Country Time Lemonade announced a Country Time legal aid program to pay fines for because I guess kids are setting up lemonade stands without permits.
Oh no, it's legal-ADE.
ADE.
Legal aid.
So the owner, which is Kraft Heinz, whatever, announced this program that says we will pay your child's lemonade legal aid fees up to $300 if they get in trouble for a permit violation. But it stops at $300. If they get really feisty and they have a problem, you're gonna have to pay for it yourself.
These are Bellini sunsets. We made it up.
Nicole said her daughter would rather do a lemonade stand than get a job. She's 16.
I'm with her.
She's.
Although I gotta say, I don't know how much money you could possibly make sitting at the side of the street like that. Do people just carry around cash? I don't.
And I almost feel like I'd be like, here, little one, have $1. I'll pass on the lemonade. Like,
no, they're taking credit cards.
Mister.
They got their phone.
Apple Pay. Forget it. They're like, you can Venmo me. What? And it's like, oh my, child. It's like, I don't want your quarters. It's like, it spends the same. No, they really don't want your quarters. All right. So let's see what else we got. This was kind of funny. So how many of you give me a smiley face? Give me a happy face if you play the lottery. And I know a lot of people do play lotto. Yeah, a lot of people play lotto and they take it very seriously. And I know a lot of people play the same numbers every single week. It's birthdays, anniversaries, lucky numbers, how many times you wash your underpants, whatever it is, right? But they have the lucky ones, the ones with all the holes. But the point is, oh, Ray can't stand my voice. You know what, Ray?
That's me. You can't do anything to him from my phone.
Get out. So here's the thing.
Ray, you're welcome to exit at any time.
So here's the thing. What was I saying again? Oh, the lotto numbers. So they play their lotto religiously and they play the same numbers. Well, apparently one Australian man.
This is pretty funny.
Had the winning lottery ticket on his fridge magnet, boom, stuck up there for 5 weeks. Everybody's waiting for this lotto ticket to be claimed.
How long do you have to claim it?
I don't know. We'd have to read the back of a lotto. Right? We'd have to read the back of a lotto ticket.
I don't know.
But I'm telling you, he had that stuck on his fridge for 5 weeks. He finally goes to his phone and he's like, I'm going to check the lotto numbers for this ticket before I throw it away. He pulls it up and he's like, 34, check. 28, check. 22, check. 42, check. 45! He won $1.5 million. He says, I only realized how much the prize was today. I didn't even know I won. So he was very excited.
Well, the picture I found it must be his wife.
She's like, we found it on the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, legit. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I don't play a lotto. I guess I'd have to play to win, but
We're not lotto people.
Kimberly said you have a year to claim in most.
A year? You get a year?
Wow.
So, but then what? I thought with lotto it like rolled. Do they stop rolling once?
No, they've sold the tickets.
So they know someone has.
Right, they know.
So I didn't know this. So
they
they don't keep drawing numbers until you get somebody that bought the ticket. If that ticket wasn't sold, it's like, oh, it goes again.
Well, that's that whole, and that gets into a whole other thing, because then there's all of that like money ball, and I don't even know if that's a word, but you know what I mean.
Liquid Ranch in the house.
Hello, Liquid Ranch. Hello.
Wrong.
All right. So skinny dipping is big. If you know what I mean by skinny and dipping, it's naked swimming.
This pool at this house here would be good for that.
Oh, you totally naked swim here.
You could naked swim here.
Were you planning on a naked swim?
The business manager's like, it was great.
Who did you naked swim with? Did you just put vanilla frosting on an ice cream sandwich?
My husband just grabbed an ice cream sandwich and slathered vanilla. It is vacation.
Grandpa
It
Trey.
is legit vacation.
Okay, that's where he went. All right, so I'm gonna do that after the show. So apparently, there's an annual skinny dipping event in Ireland, and they were trying to break.
Where is it warm enough to swim in Ireland?
Nowhere. They were trying to break the world record. Apparently, the world record for the most people skinny dipping in one spot was 786 nude bathers in one spot.
Well, they blew that out of the water.
So they were like, "We've got to beat this. We've got to beat this." They got 2,505 women to swim naked in Ireland at the, pronounce that. Megaramore Beach in County Wicklow. They broke the Guinness record on Saturday.
You know, of all the accents, I think that's one of the most fun.
You know what they do
because
this for?
It's English, but I don't understand the word.
Yeah.
As a breast cancer.
They actually donate.
I really like that.
They raised $342,000 for charity, cancer charity. $342,000 they raised.
I really like that.
It was a really
dollars
neat,
a pound.
But I don't. It just says those look like American dollars.
They do.
Yeah, I don't see the weird sign that goes at the end when it's European, and I don't know what that sign is either. But Annie Hoozle McToozle.
Let's see Grandpa Trey. They want to see the guilty pleasure.
Oh my gosh, I love this next story. All right. They're asking about your shirt. They want to know, did you do this? Or did it come this way?
I bought it like
Show them the
this.
shirt. They want to see.
Pink wine in the sunshine.
That's very appropriate for this week.
That's why I wore this.
Good
I brought
call.
this instead of my Winesday shirt.
That's your beach.
Oh, here. We brought some of the beach inside with us.
We brought the beach.
And Mr. Pinchers is outside.
Let's not talk about him. Our kid's got a crab at the ocean, and I was like, you bring him home, he's going to die. So he's on...
I think he just might be bait.
Yeah, his days are numbered. All right, so a woman in Canada reportedly got very upset Monday night after she was at a restaurant and she felt that she had waited an extremely long time for her pizza to be prepared.
A ridiculous amount of time.
So what did she do? Did she get the manager of the restaurant?
She probably did that first.
Maybe she talked to the waitress?
Probably.
Well, that didn't work. So
she was not satisfied.
So what did she do now?
There was a pizza emergency.
She calls the police.
The
911. Hello, 911. What is your emergency? Yeah, hi. I'm over at the Pizza Palace here in Toronto, and I'd like to let you know that I have not received my pizza yet. I've been waiting 37 minutes. Ma'am, are you calling me because you've not received your pizza at a restaurant? Yes, and I'm hangry.
Do you know the best part of this story? Because I was waiting for at the end where they were like, and the woman took bath salts. But they got there and they were like, and the woman had no appearance of intoxication. She's legit sober. She was
sober
just that
and really hangry.
It was like a Snickers commercial. They were like, sweetheart, have a Snickers. Don't call 911.
But here's the thing. Like, what is the worst thing you've ever done when you were hangry? I've never called the cops.
I don't know. I've never called the police.
I've definitely probably been mouthy at a restaurant if we've been waiting too long with the kids.
Okay, I was totally with my mom at a pizza place once. I won't name the pizza place. And my mom had decided that we had just waited long enough. You know that thing where like your family is looking around and you're like, that table got served and they got here after us, or that person got seated and they put their name in after we did. Like
we may have done that the other night.
Oh my God, my mom is so much about that, right? So she's sitting there, and after like the fourth or fifth table gets served in front of us, my mom stands up, walks into the kitchen, grabs a pizza, and comes out, and she's like, "This one's ours."
No, she did not.
Not making it up.
No, she did not.
Not making it up.
It's awesome.
Then she proceeds to stand up, take our picture, go back to the soda machine, fill it up, and she was like, "Eat, we're leaving as soon as this is done."
OMG.
She is
Mama Fruity Pop, don't play.
Oh, Mama Fruity Pop. She went and stole a pizza. Did you pay?
She paid for it, but she was, and I'm sure the poor kitchen staff were like, ma'am.
I know.
She just took it and left.
And I don't think you're going to mess with her either, because she's got a stare that you're just like, it's your pizza, it's fine. I don't even know.
What's the worst thing that any of you guys have done when you're hangry?
The business manager gets super hangry. He is mean when he has not been fed.
I'm not mean. I just let people know that I'm disappointed.
No, he is fresh. When he gets hangry, he will yell at anybody for anything. It doesn't matter. It's like a crime was committed 7 years ago. You had nothing to do with it, but he's pissed because he hasn't had his shrimp cocktail, so you're going to hear about it. He is mean. He's a mean. That's kind of like, are you a mean drunk? It's like, no, I'm a mean hangry person.
Oh no,
Okay.
I totally agree with you. There's no difference off pacing one meal against another table. This is the lunacy that is my family tree. Like I completely agree with you, but that totally happened.
That totally happened. All right. Oh, this is a weird story. So apparently there was an election in South Dakota.
I don't think it's weird. I think it's sort of hilarious.
Awesome.
I don't think it's funny. I think it's awful.
This was
Well,
hilarious.
I don't think he got to hang out in his. Go ahead and tell the story.
All right, so there was a runoff for sheriff in South Dakota, and apparently this guy had run unopposed for a while and had been sheriff for quite some time, and then his deputy sheriff decided to run against him.
I think I'm gonna throw my name in the hat.
And so they did. So he did, and so apparently the what is it called? The actual sheriff at the time lost the election, and not by like a couple votes. It was quite a bit. It was like 878 to 331.
So you gotta imagine a pretty small town.
Right. So
it's
this
a small
guy
town.
with the green jacket is the sheriff.
Oh, that's him.
And
Yeah.
so he hears the polls have closed, the vote has come in, and he's lost as sheriff, right? For the upcoming, because it's not, like, his term wasn't officially over, but whenever that ends. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, his term wasn't over yet. So
Because there's the interim between the election
he's still technically
and the,
sheriff. So what does
1
he do?
minute after the election ends, the results.
Literally 60 seconds after he gets the results, he calls up the deputy sheriff and he says, "Hey, bud,
You're
you're fired.
terminated.
You're fired. Fired." And he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, I just won the election." He's like, "That's too bad because you've lost your job."
I'll need your badge.
He fires him. So he sends him a time-stamped termination notice after the polls close. As of, this is what it says. As of this moment, you are no longer an employee of the Bon-Homme County Sheriff's
such a happy
Department.
place.
That's hardcore.
Bon
also-
home is good home. Bon home.
He also says, South Dakota is an at-will firing. There is no reason for me to tell you why you've been terminated. It's
Yes, I think that sheriff might have been a little hangry. He might have been, just a little.
I'm pretty sure I know the reason I'm fired. I just beat you in the election.
Well, so here's the thing. Even if that firing stuck, so when he gets installed as sheriff, it's like, now you're fired. Get out of my chair.
Right, you just cost yourself a job.
Can I?
Salty sheriff, yeah. So
Salty.
he would have been, become like a deputy or something. Now he's probably unemployed.
Well,
Oh, Aubrey says I'm from South Dakota. That definitely happened. It was terrible. Yes, very sore loser.
yeah, he's a mess. That's a mean dude right there.
He's gonna get his comeuppance.
Oh, that sounds rough. All right, moving on.
Oh, this is grody. And grody is the proper word.
Yeah.
So, you ever have any weird flavored alcohols? Like, I know...
What was the beer we had the other night? Or not we had, that was on the thing.
Oh, there was like that
The hoo-ha beer.
Hoo-ha beer. That's gross. But...
Hoo-ha.
Lahaina
beer.
My thing is, like, I've had like the tequila with a snake in it, or I've had like a tequila with a scorpion in the bottom of the...
Nope, never done either
I've had
of those
both
things.
of those.
Sounds disgusting.
It weirded me out a little. We did that story about the drink with the toe in it. Remember
yes,
that?
the toe.
The black toe.
The black, dirty,
black toe.
stanky, nasty
The stanky toe.
You got any of that stank toe vodka?
We got another weird one for you.
So apparently, If you were ever in the market, if you're a whiskey drinker, and I know we do have some whiskey drinkers in here because I have seen that in the feed before, people drinking their whiskey. Cool.
Cool.
Drink your whiskey. Have you ever thought to myself, do you know what I'd really like?
This whiskey is missing a little something. I can't put my finger on it.
What do we need?
It's missing a little beaver. Yes.
No, we mean beaver, like the animal, beaver.
I think this whiskey, not hoo-ha, we talked about that already. I think this whiskey needs a little beaver flavoring. First of all, what on earth? Why would you want to know what a beaver tastes like?
So it's from the beaver's castor sacs, and it's one of the small list of FDA ingredients generally recognized as safe.
Yeah. On your list of ingredients, do you want that generally recognized as safe? So the distillery says this whiskey exhibits bright and fruit qualities, raspberry, rich, leathery notes. I want to drink anything that tastes like leather.
I like when my drinks are leathery.
It has a creamy vanilla aroma.
Creamy babe.
She says they have oyster beer.
That sounds gross.
Other ingredients are raspberry, Canadian snake root, birch bark. I don't want no bark.
This feels like when you go to the pantry and you open it up and it's like, we're having rice with beets and ground beef.
They also put maple syrup in it.
Why not? They're Canadian after all.
You could technically put this beaver.
No, New Hampshire.
Coffee whiskey. Someone drinks coffee whiskey.
Doesn't sound bad at all.
You're selling me on the coffee whiskey.
I like a hard cup of coffee, but I don't want no beaver in there.
No.
Swim away, little beaver. I don't want to drink your tail, okay?
I don't think it's part of the tail.
How did you get it? I don't know. It sounds terrible.
I hope the beavers weren't harmed in the making of this whiskey. But my favorite part of this whole story is it's on a small list of FDA ingredients, quote unquote, generally recognized as safe. On the off chance that it's not safe, I'm going to pass on the things on the short list.
I can guarantee you it's not safe is what I can guarantee. It's not safe. I'm not eating that. All right.
Then you can catch mad beaver disease.
I think.
That sounds like a bad thing.
Yeah. What's he got?
It's a bad day.
What's he got,
Mad
Bob?
beaver.
Mad beaver.
It was the mad beaver.
That's right. It's all over his stash.
Hashtag mad beaver. It's rough. The beaver fever. It was bad.
That's disgusting. All right. So, of course, we need to have a Florida man.
Oh, you can't. Yeah. Life isn't complete.
Florida man in the news. So a Florida man is recovering from several wounds after fighting off, a naked intruder. Deputies say Maurice Castadana was not wearing a stitch of clothing when he barged into Bill and Crystal Cowell's Newport Richey home. Bill says, I looked up, there's a naked guy in my house. I instantly started to scream, get out of my house. And he didn't. And Bill was surprised. So Bill kind of pokes at him to get him out into the side yard. Hey, naked guy. Once he gets out into the side yard, deputies say Maurice grabbed a rake and started beating poor Bill. So his wife runs to her husband's truck and gets out a hatchet and a hammer.
She wasn't playing.
And she starts going at naked guy.
The intruder had a rake. He was raking him. He was raking him.
He hit him in the head.
I was raking him over the coals.
And he got him. He got his back. He got him on the head. And he's like, he shattered me a few times on the head. I have several lumps and bumps. But here's the thing that gets me. Here's the thing that gets me about this all the time. Number one, Florida, what the hell are we doing? Okay?
I don't know.
Why are y'all doing such crazy friggin' things?
I guess figure if you're going to, like you said, if you're going to commit a crime, do it naked.
Okay.
The cop doesn't want to arrest you.
I do think the heat causes people to go mad. And I think people start to make really poor choices. But here's the thing. If you're going to commit a crime, commit the crime naked. Nobody wants to tackle the naked guy. Think about it. How grossed out are you if you see Maurice come in?
Maurice had a couple shots of beaver whiskey.
with his bushy beaver downstairs, and you're just like,
stop.
Wow,
downstairs mix-up part.
His downstairs mix-up is all like right, left, right, and it's like, no, nobody's tackling that guy. Nobody wants the job of tackling that man.
You and your rake, get out of town.
Nobody wants the job of tackling that. And here's the thing, the police show up and they're like this. They're like, No, and then then they're all like this. They're like, okay, who's getting him? 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's like, oh, I lost again. And it's like, then you gotta go tackle naked guy. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, and you're touching some dude's junk? No.
It is the heat.
No.
It is. It's very hot.
No, I'm just saying, what I'm saying is this. If you're gonna rob a bank, do it naked. Okay?
No, don't rob a bank.
Oh, right.
Don't rob banks.
I meant don't rob a bank.
It's a federal offense.
But if you were to do it, you've totally got to do it naked. No, we do not here at That's Inappropriate condone or endorse bank robbery.
No bank robbery.
Just do it naked. All right. So,
who are you going to trust?
You should probably not rob it. I really don't endorse that at all.
It's Newport Richie. That's right north of us.
Pasco County. Apparently it's called Trashco County.
Oh, listen.
He's got the beaver fever.
He's got...
Real bad. Real bad. Hashtag beaver fever.
Hashtag naked crime.
Hashtag naked crime time.
Naked crime time. All right, so make sure that you guys head over.
That could be a whole segment.
Oh.
Hashtag naked crime time.
Make sure to come back and see us tomorrow at 7:30. We're gonna cook. We're gonna Blue Apron it up.
I'm just chopping and.
Yeah.
This is a delight.
I'm just drinking.
We're going to be
cooked
for.
And then please make sure to head over and follow my boy, the Fruity Pop, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you're going to find out.
Everybody needs a gay best friend.
Everybody needs a gay BFF. And all the new fun things that you're going to be doing. Some of your own live shows, recipe reviews, talking about your toddler's
Chicken
tantrum.
Chat. Oh gosh, toddler tantrum. I'm getting ready to potty train. Who's excited about that?
I'm still trying to potty train my 7-year-old who refuses to hit the bowl. So
no, I'm not potty training my toddler. My toddler is potty training.
Oh, we wanted to get in on how your potty training is going.
I nailed that down just recent,
Yeah. All right. So thank you guys so much for being here, and we will see you all tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern time. And Hot Mess Express will be over there in a hot 36 seconds. For the after party. After parties, after parties, after party.
That's my favorite thing of the day.
After parties, after parties, after party. Don't, hold on, who am I?